obviously I have no clue what's going on, but it looks like he's trying to tell people where Johnny is, or he's trying to like maybe buy time for other people to come in and like, you know what I'm saying, whoop that trick, get him. But there we go. Oh, this is the clip, isn't it? All right, welcome back to another video. It's your boy PaperSin, and today I wanted to check out a video about someone that I would like to make sure the world knows this person does not represent any part of the black community except for like the ain't shit part, like the ain't shit people part of the black community, which unfortunately exists, but it's a small percentage of the black community, you know. But unfortunately this type of person gets, this type of person, the people in this category, they seem to get a lot of media attention. So I just want to make sure the world knows that this person is not a part of the black community. Like, you know, like Dave Chappelle had a skit on Comedy Central, the Black Delegation. If we could trade this guy to another race, we would. He would be like one of the first people we would trade. But yeah, I'm not gonna say which race we would trade him to, but you could take a guess. You racist. I heard that. But anyway, so today we're gonna check out yet another video by Rev Says Des. Is it Des or Desu? I'm pretty sure it's Des, because whenever I work on my Japanese lessons, it's just Des. They don't really pronounce the Desu, do they? I don't know. Anyway, the video is titled Johnny Samali Found Out Once Again. That's right. That's the ain't shit nigga that we're gonna be talking about. The person that we at the Black Delegation would like to trade over to another race. I don't think another race would let us trade. We would have to like force him to take him. But anyway, let's check out what he's not in Japan this time, thankfully, you know, ruining the black image for Japanese people. He's not doing that this time. He's somewhere else ruining the black image for another country. We're gonna check out the video, and as always, link to the video and link to this channel will both be in the description below, so be sure to check out Rev Says Des. Let's get it.
So it looks like we're doing our monthly check on the worst streamer, and that is Johnny Samali. So recently he has been once again effing around and finding out, this time in South Korea, where the law enforcement there have done very little to stop his shenanigans in that country. But the citizens of South Korea are starting to take matters into their own hands.
Hell yes. That's what I approve. And that's what I approve of. Like, this is something I always say. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? You probably hear me say it more often because I never really have chances to say it. But violence is not the answer, but it is a solution. Huh? Yeah, I know, right? It's good, huh? It's fire. You're welcome to use it whenever you want. I might get a shirt made one day. I don't know. But I love it that the South Koreans are taking matters into their own hands when it comes to dealing with this trash. And who knows, maybe they'll make him disappear and he'll wake up in North Korea where they really don't fuck with that shit. And then he's just done so. Let me not wish that, but I'm saying I wouldn't be sad if it happened.
Now, before we look into this clip where Johnny Samali and his friends get attacked by some Korean citizens, let's remind people who Johnny Samali is. He is what is called a nuisance streamer, someone who travels to foreign countries with the main intent of harassing people, threatening people, also breaking the law, doing all these things with the sole intent of
and ruining the black image,
getting a reaction out of people for stream content. And he is very famous, or infamous, for his arc in Japan, where he was there way too long until finally he was kicked out after harassing dozens of people and eventually violating multiple laws, which were the thing that got him finally booted from that country. But since then, he has gone to other places like Israel, where apparently it got a little too hot over there for him, so he has left and now gone to South Korea, where he has continued his antics. Now, a few weeks ago, I covered an early clip from his stay in South Korea. If you're not subscribed to the alt channel, I'll put a link to it in the description. I add a lot of extra videos over there. But I thought at the time they were handling it right. So here's an example of the security over there.
What the fuck?
Responding to Johnny Somali screaming like a lunatic. They follow him. I'm just going to skip forward. You can see the camera panning upside down because they are carrying him out the door like a little baby. Now, a lot of people, including myself, thought...
Bruh. If foreign law enforcement, if anyone has to carry you out of an establishment like the itty bitty baby bitch that you are, then that's nothing to be proud of. And yet, this trash named Johnny Somali is going to find some way to feel proud of himself for this. I'm pretty sure the kid's got no dad. I'm pretty sure the kid's mom is just telling him not to come back home. She doesn't ever want to see him again. And I'm pretty sure, like, any brothers and sisters he has, if any, they probably don't want him to come back either. I'm pretty sure, like, nobody is in his family, nobody that would normally care for somebody is actually wanting him to see him again. So, hey, if you, I feel sorry for the moms because it's like, and it's like, you raised an ain't shit kid. Like the mom's gotta feel so bad, bro. I don't know about you, but I would like to make my parents proud. Now, I say parents, but we all know Johnny ain't got a dad, right? If he does have, obviously he was born, so he has a sperm donor. But I highly doubt the dad was in his life, because if he was, this kid would have actually grown up with some type of respect, some type of way to carry himself with some respect. This kid's mom has got to feel so sorry for herself, and she's got to feel like she just did a bad job of raising a kid. Like, I feel sorry for her, man. But anyway,
good. They're handling him over there. They understand the assignment. They're not putting up with his BS. Well, that was wishful thinking, because over the past couple of weeks, really the full month since then, law enforcement and security has done very little to stop Johnny Somali, despite interacting with him on a nearly daily basis. And here are some of the most disturbing clips from his arc in South Korea. So, about a week into this month, Johnny Somali started a campaign where he was going around and kissing and fondling Korean comfort women statues. Now, if you're not familiar with what that is, with extreme caution, search Comfort Woman World War II, and you'll understand why what he's doing is so beyond offensive. Okay, let's play this clip, right? This is the first one where he started this whole set of vile behavior.
Japan hates this thing. Tell them why. Tell them why. Let me sit down with this. Put it, hold it.
I think I saw a clip of this from someone else talking about it.
I don't know if it's disrespect to sit here. I stand with the Korean people. Bring it closer to you. Come closer. I stand with the Korean people. I love Korea. And everything that I did in Japan was for the Korean and the Chinese people. Let's go.
So not only is he disrespecting that statue, which has a very dark historical meaning behind it, he's also trying to blame his actions in Japan on some sort of an agenda where he was doing it for the Korean people.
Okay, let me double check, see if I can find out. Okay, yeah, this is a comfort woman statue. Explain. So I'm not gonna read all of this, but I am gonna read this right here. So the girl represents those who were forcefully and systematically sexually SA'd by the Japanese during World War II. We showed, the hair says, we showed how these girls had their relationships with family and friends cut off against their will through the statue's cropped hair. The face says, the face is of one who is angry about their treatment but unafraid and with the will to resolve this issue. The bird says, the bird is a symbol of peace, freedom, and liberation. It connects those victims to who return to the sky and the ones who are still left on the ground. There. Fist. The clenched fist represents how the victims will no longer stay silent about Japan's war crimes and want to tell the truth. The heels are unattached to the ground. This represents the unstable lives of the victims regarded as sluts or prostitutes and treated coldly by society. The shadow, despite this, the statue being a girl, its shadow is that of an old woman. It represents the hardships of the victims had to suffer all this time. I guess they did that because I guess they were able to make it like that because of the hair thing that the thing they put on the head. That's pretty smart, to be honest. It's pretty creative. All right, but empty chair. People can sit in the shoes of the victims and think, what if it was me? What if it was my family, my sister? And that's the meaning behind it. Or at least the explanation behind each piece of the statue. And this man's is just disrespecting everyone that he can. I'm sure his mom is glad he's out the house because I'm sure he didn't respect her either. Man, let's move forward. Let's get through this.
So that is obviously another example of Japan living rent-free in his head, even though he's been booted out quite some time ago. But he would continue talking about Japan and these comfort women statues with this bizarre clip.
So I got a plan for today. I want to go to the Japanese embassy because I saw that the Koreans were getting mad about that comfort woman statue shit. So I'm like, if I'm leaving soon, we might as well make these. Thank you for subscribing. We might as well make these niggas matter. So they gotta. I think the main comfort woman statue is in front of the Japanese embassy.
So, as you can see, this whole campaign is not being bought by anyone, right? So obviously, people in South Korea are very angry about what he's doing, and they caught on to this within a day, right? Obviously, people are feeling very disrespected by Johnny Somali. I mean, go figure, right? But he would, in fact, show up at the embassy, and this is the statue he's referring to. Just listen to the stuff he's saying.
Why would they attack this thing, man? It's beautiful. It's sexy. It's kind of turning me on from right here.
Bro, what the fuck?
Yo, we here at the statue. This shit pissed the Koreans off so much. Yo.
Also, by the way, remember it's supposed to be a young girl, and so he's like talking about how he's sexualizing it, and it's supposed to be a statue of a young girl, by the way. So Johnny on that EDP shit. Johnny on that Dr. Disrespect shit.
Yo, chat. I brought the baby oil to this bitch. I brought the baby oil. I was gonna pee her ass. I was about to P Diddy her ass.
Bruh.
Yeah, talking about P Diddying a comfort woman statue, and this one in particular looks like it is a statue of a child victim. So yeah, if things couldn't get any worse, well, he continues his campaign over here. I'm just gonna mute this because I think there's copyrighted music, but he finds another statue and starts fondling it and doing much more than that. And yeah, I'm kind of, you get the point. It's sickening behavior, and it's really even sickening for someone like Johnny Somali. This seems like an even extra level to his vileness that he's been doing. And on top of that, he's doing...
My God, bro. Like, again, this is a statue of a little girl, by the way. So, just gonna say that. Also, there's a lot of bad things that happened during World War II that I'm sure a lot of countries and a lot of people regret doing, or regret that their ancestors did. And so, like for him trying to go, he's not just disrespecting like a nationality, but he's like disrespecting their ancestors. He's disrespecting people who took part in the war, you know, and he's disrespecting those who feel remorse for the things that happened during the war. Man, can we just get this guy to like not exist anymore? Like somebody collect the 7 Dragon Balls and just be like, wish he was gone. Something, I don't know, man.
A bunch of other ridiculous nonsense, like here, basically crashing someone who's using a microphone on the street, saying more stuff about Japan.
Christ is King, follow Jesus Christ is the Lord and Savior. Yes, my nigga, yes. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. You get. I should have said Hiroshima, Nagasaki. Oh, damn, I should have said that shit. Oh, what's up?
Got the whole squad laughing.
Oh God, no.
Hiroshima, Nagasaki was a good thing, and you never attack Korea.
Like the dude has one offensive, low effort joke, and that's all he's got. It's pretty pathetic, again, how much Japan lives rent-free in his head. He is still seething over the fact that he got kicked out of there, and basically his infinite content loop was finally put to an end in Japan. But here's another clip. Again, I have to mute for copyright. Just being a genuine nuisance for no reason. Not funny at all. He's sitting here in a Korean convenience store acting like an annoying spurg for the sake of being an annoying spurg. He's blasting music right here out of the stereo. He's going around making a mess, dumping things everywhere, disrespecting people, throwing food at them, getting up and bothering random people just minding their own business. And this is only like 2 or 3 weeks into the month, and all these things have happened. And you would also crash this music performance going on in the streets. Again, I think there's some copyrighted music in this, but you can just see, like, you don't even need any sort of words audibly to understand that he is being, once again, a public nuisance for the sense or the sake of attention. You can see him eventually getting up on the stage, even though people are trying to politely ask him to leave, but he's going around being a nuisance, causing issues. This would go on for like another couple of minutes, and eventually he would be confronted by some tourists also visiting Korea and basically saying, stay in line. And he would obviously back down instantly, as he always does. But anyways, like I said earlier in this video, unfortunately, law enforcement doesn't seem to be doing much of anything. In fact, as you can see by the headline here, Johnny Somali gets stopped by police again, and they let him go after 7 minutes. And yeah, they keep talking to him. He just kind of weasels his way out, basically by saying like, I only speak English, and also that I'm here on a visa. And they try to give him a translator. The person on the phone is translating their messages, and it just doesn't matter. It seems like they just don't really know what to do with Johnny Somali. And just as we've seen with other places like Japan included.
Or, actually don't kick him out, because it seems like he gets a high off of that shit. Lock him up and just throw away the key. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Just lock him up, throw away the key, put him in solitary confinement with no food, no water, and just wait about a year or so.
Eventually people, they've had enough. And luckily, this time it happened sooner than it did in Japan. And people are starting to fight back against Johnny Somali. You can see the caption here, Johnny Somali gets punched in the face by a random Korean dude. And I have to pause before it actually lands because this is YouTube and you can't show that stuff. But I'll show the build up here. So see this guy right here. Keep your eye on this individual.
Trust me, go to Johnny's stream. We're gonna have a good time.
Yeah, you can see the fist flying right there again.
Trust me, go to Johnny's stream. We're gonna have a good time.
Connecting right in Johnny Somali's face right.
That guy is a hero. That guy is a hero. If I wish I could meet that guy in real life and buy him a beer, or if he doesn't drink, smoke a blunt with him. If he doesn't smoke, shake his hand. I don't know. Like I wish I could like make that guy's whatever his dream is, help make it come true, because that guy's a hero. That guy's a fucking hero.
Right there, and Clearly, it was quite the blow because shortly after, you'd see Johnny Somali wearing a patch over his eye, covering the injury from that punch. And this was his response to getting punched on stream like that.
I'm scared. Even Gino said the same thing. If you want to run up, run up. I'm live. If I wasn't scared, I wouldn't be live. I broadcast my live location every fucking...
Bro, the only reason you say you're not scared is because you're live. Because you think that if you catch it on film, or if you catch it recorded, then the person who assaulted you will get in trouble. That's why you're saying you're not scared. And that's why you're always trying to be live, because you don't want someone to run up on you and catch you slipping. And then you won't have proof of an assault, or you don't have proof of something worse. You know what I'm saying? But that's why you're going, that's why he's staying live, and that's why he's running around saying he's not scared while he's live, because he wants to make sure that if anything happens to him, then the person who assaulted him will get in trouble, because you can be like, hey, look, see, this is the person I got on camera.
Day every night, bro. I don't care. Come get me. Come get me.
Infamous words, come get me, you know where I am. Well, people would follow where he was. So you can actually see this account here, by the way. Cancel Johnny's. This account has been documenting this man like more than any other human being in the universe, and it's a great service. So as the translated caption here says, Johnny Somali and his friend were basically tracked down by a few Koreans, and one guy alone really did all the damage. So again, we're gonna have to pause at certain points, but you can see Johnny Somali running down here, right? Watch what happens when he's confronted. He takes off running for his life. Running like a coward.
Like
and eventually,
got him.
He gets him. And he throws him to the ground and kicks him a few times while he's down on the ground. And then later on, they would confront one of his friends who had a pipe at one point. Again, I really can't show much. You can find these clips for yourself if you want. I'll put a link to this specific one in the description if you want to check out this one and other ones from that account. But essentially, this guy has a pipe, and they disarm him, they get him on the ground, and they're kicking him and holding him down. And even a woman standing by basically plants her boot on his face. It is a very satisfying thing to watch. You know, he has been messing around way too long, and I'm glad that the fuse is very short in South Korea right now. I think they've gotten the impression that their law enforcement security is not doing too much about him. So they're taking matters into their own hands, and honestly, is anyone surprised at this point? And as I'm talking, there's more clips. He's going around taunting people, trying to get people to come onto his stream and cause more trouble. And again, it's just obnoxious that anyone has to deal with this dude. And yeah, he continues to find out, and I don't think anyone feels sorry for him in that regard. But for now, that's going to do it for the update on Johnny Somali. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
I was trying to find the clip. I found like the Twitter page, but I'm trying to find the clip real quick. So I wanted to see it. I ain't gonna lie. Let's see. I'm not finding it. It looks like it was a while back, but it does look like there was more recent footage or clips. Let me see. Like this one.
아, 너 touch me. 야, 난쟁이 새끼야. 씨발. 이 새끼 이거 얼굴이 족같이 생겼어 그냥. 야, don't touch me. 네 얼굴 족같이 생겼어. 아, 이 새끼 튀어. 존나 치래. 이 새끼 이거 싸가지 없는 새끼 이거. 형, 에이즈 조심해. 에이즈 조심해. 너 못 들어가 너 오늘.
Obviously, I have no clue what's going on, but it looks like he's trying to tell people where Johnny is, or he's trying to like maybe buy time for other people to come in and like you know what I'm saying, whoop that trick, get him. But yeah, let's keep checking out.
Hey, come down right now. Open the door for us. Open the door for us. Open the door. They're surrounding us.
병신아.
You better shut the fuck up, bitch ass nigga. You're not... Shut up!
You ain't gonna sue nobody.
Shut up!
뭘 샤라면 닥쳐. 닥쳐 이 병.
Well, they found out where he was staying because he was outside the door saying, "Hey, come downstairs and open the door. They're surrounding us." So I'm guessing that's where he stays. And you know, now that they know where he's, you know, staying at for the night.
이 새끼 내병변 장애 있나 봐.
There we go.
때렸다.
Oh, this is the clip, isn't it?
레전드. 레전드. 엄마.
That is the clip.
야. 레전드.
Getting his friend too.
야 1대1 안 해 개새끼야. 야 1대1 1대1 씨발놈아. 1대1 해라 개새끼야. 병신 새끼고. 야 너 어디 갔어?
Look at him get into the fetal position like a little bitch. Get into the fetal position like a little baby bitch.
병신 새끼고.
I know that's not Johnny, that's a friend, but they're both still little bitches.
야 너 어디 갔어? 왜? 야 1대1에 개새끼야.
He took off running. There it is. See, if he keeps hanging around with Johnny, it's not gonna get you any clout. It's gonna get you an ass whooping, and eventually you might fuck with the wrong ones, and you might get more than an ass whooping. You might get like knife to the gut. You might get, you know what I'm saying, you might get dealt with in a way that kind of cancels your life. You feel me?
씨발.
Him and Johnny.
무기 들었어 개새끼야.
Oh shit, is that a sword?
일어나. 경찰 불러.
Yo, is that a sword?
탱크. You boxer? What? Don't fucking touch him, bro. 야, 그거 내려놔. 야.
Why are they fighting?
야, 이거 내려놔. 무기 개새끼야. 야, 뒤질래? 내가 들었어, 씨발. 야, 나와.
Why are they fighting?
가지고 있어.
Did Johnny get away?
가지고 있어. 가지고 있어.
All right, well, that's the end of the clip. I don't know what happened, but someone else came out and it looks like Johnny got away, and then he started fighting the other guy. But in my opinion, it wasn't really. Yeah, it wasn't really like something that YouTube would be pissed about. All you see is, you know, you grab him, he grabs Johnny and throws him down. I guess he does put his foot on him one or two times, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, like everything is like, I don't want to say shaky or anything like that, but I don't know, bruh. I don't know. Well, I saw the whole thing. I'm not gonna blur any of it out, but at least they know where he's staying. But anyway, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And oh, maybe the guy with the sword was the guy that Johnny was trying to call to come downstairs because he was being surrounded. Maybe that's who it was. But yeah, as always, link to the Rev Says Desk will be in the description below, and links to the video that we just watched will be in the description below. So be sure to check it out. And as always, don't forget to do those 3 things I like to ask you to do, and like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell for more videos. Yeah. And you know what it is after that, in case I don't see you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Peace. Much love to you.